Hey, I'm Emily Fraser from McDermott Cues. I hope you all like and follow Shark Street.
Hi, I'm Lucas Calcifer. Join us on the Shark Stream.
Hello, I'm Jonas Soto, and join us on Shark Stream.
Hello everyone, I'm Francisco Sanchez Ruiz. Join us to the Shark Stream. Let's go!
Hello, I am David Alcaide. Join us in Shark Stream.
Hey guys, I'm Feder Horst. Join us on the Shark Stream.
I'm Christina Tkach. Join us on the Shark Stream.
Hey guys, it's Jason Shaw. Join us on the Shark Stream tonight.
I am John Moore. Join me on the Shark Stream.
Hi, I'm Savannah Easton. Join us on the Shark Stream.
Hi, my name is Georgia Georgiev, and you can join us at the Shark Stream.
Solato is the world's premier pool community. Playing your friends has never been more fun. Raise the bar with Solato so regular practice can become real pressure. With monthly prizes and cash payouts, Solato brings pool to the people. You can even submit match results to Fargo Rate through Solato if you want, but you don't have to. Your race, your place. Make your matches count with Solato. Download now and get started. No minimum play per month. 8, 9, 10 ball. You choose. It all counts.
Oh, wait a minute.
All right, folks, this is Brian Brennan in the booth with Bobby Hunt. We're going to bring you our last event from the International Open 14.1 tournament. This can't possibly be the start of the match.
Oh, I think he's warming up.
It must be a warm-up, because that was a little too plush.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we got Thorsten Hohmann and we got Mario He in the quarterfinals of the 14.1 Street Pool Continuous Tournament. And they're just getting ready to get started. Thorsten, it was running a little late because Thorsten's game ran over against Max Eberle. He did end up winning 150 to like 60 something. But this should be a good one. And I know Mario, he's a pretty quick player. So we go storming right through this one. And if you guys are interested in the finals, definitely check out the link on the bottom of your screen. It says digitalpool.net/AccuStats. If you use the coupon code TheSharkStream, you'll get a $20 discount. And that includes all the previous recordings and the live recordings that are going on today. So you can definitely go check that out. And I think they do have a day pass as well. So if you want to just get today's games, that they have a discount rate. So there's the hitman, Thorsten, getting his gear ready. Looks like the tablet's all set up. Max is getting nice and used to this table, I guess. So far, he's hitting them pretty good. And quick.
Yeah, quick.
And quick.
Quick.
Don't forget quick. And Thorsten just got off a 3.5-hour match, so I don't think he really needs a lot of warm-up.
Yeah. practice.
Yeah, he's racking his own, so he's got to be practicing.
And shake hands, I hope. All right. We got action, Brian.
Let's get this party started, fellas.
Yeah. What's the final gonna be, like 200?
Honestly, I do not know. They might leave it at 150 just because it's the number they've used for stage 2. Might go up. One and only time you see a head ball, generally speaking.
Okay. Hey, Andy, how are you?
Decent break.
Wondering how that
A little more open than I'm used to.
the 3-2 is looking at the combination, the 15, 13, something.
Oh, in the back of the pack there.
Line. I don't think it goes, but it
So
should.
wouldn't that be a hell of a way to start this rack?
How would you hit it too? How would you get?
You'd have to carry him off the one with a lot of draw.
A nice bit of shot clock on this one. What is the actual feature main table compared to where we're looking?
Oh, physically, I have no idea. In the same room with the carpet.
A nice little roll there, getting that 9 ball.
Look at that, man. He plucked the one right out, and he got off the 5. He got nicely on this 9 to open up a few more balls anyway.
I assume he's going in with power on this shot.
And bring the pain, right?
Came out really, really nice. He's got a fancy looking cue.
He's taller than he is.
He didn't take long to shoot once he made up his mind.
Yeah, you're not wrong. He made up his mind, bent down, and
shot.
bang.
147 more of those.
You say 147, but he's only made 2 balls so far, so that could be a portent of evil right there. It's like, I was going to get to 149 and then quit, and then all of a sudden, Thurston's going to have to sit there and run another 149.
I think he's, well, got that ball up there. I think it's either the 2 or the 13. Can he stretch enough to make that one?
Pick the 2. Nope. Psych. Thought he was going to pick the 2.
Yeah, well, it looks like the other one, the 13, looks. I wouldn't want to have to use a bridge and try to stretch this far.
Jason, I think the highest run on the, yeah, I was just going to say the same thing. Carlo Beato made 131 or 132 on these exact tables.
And these pockets are about 4.5.
They're Bobby said they're exactly 4.5. You never know. I mean, if there's any indication, Mario played extraordinarily well in the last couple times I watched him, and I'll tell you what, he got a great shot to start this rack.
Yeah.
You might see 150 right here.
So he's just going to run the cue ball running right into that 8 and stripe. You like to nudge that 3, right? He nudged it, but it didn't go very far. Looks like he has to play the 13.
Yeah, I mean, the only other option is that stripe on the side.
And tough pocket. But that would be nice because if you get there, you're opening up everything. Goes far. He's looking at going forward. If he does, what else goes in his pocket? Any pocket, I mean.
His pocket. You to watch too much
I'll
one
take a
pocket.
one pocket. Yeah. But even this, if he makes it, what did he do now? I think he's looking at that ball on the side. At least that opens up the pack.
Yeah, that gives him a future.
A good shot. Sorry. F4 might be considered a break shot.
Traveler, we're live. This is coming from you directly out of St. Augustine, Florida at the International Open. This is the semifinal round of the Straight Pool Open Championship.
Might be his best chance to get this 7 ball.
I think so too. Yeah, this guy, that looks like the 5 maybe.
Balls down here.
Now at 141 to go.
He played for that 10, so it must go. So what would be the break shot if that 10 goes? Guess you could break by that green volley near the rail. That 3 straight in, I think I'd shoot it just to get it out of the way. But only if it's straight in. I don't know what he's trying to do. Oh my, not bad. Getting there might be a problem. Got that. Certainly now you got a playable break shot. A little trouble getting perfect on it. Beautiful. Better than it looks.
I have to pull this straight back if you can.
Yeah, and hope he doesn't clip the side of that ball. I think that's what he's trying to do. Well, You got 14.
Yeah, that was unfortunate though. If he had actually see, I thought he might have just drawn straight back instead of going forward and back.
I thought so. And even I thought if he went straight back and he just nicked that ball, he might have still had a playable break shot. You know, we haven't seen a lot of safes played today.
Feeling we're about to.
Yeah, I think so now, but I can't remember too many times.
No, you're right. I think yesterday I watched one set that had maybe 4 or 5 safes in the beginning, and then the racks opened up.
I would be cutting this purple into the bottom rail and bounce it up to the stack, leave the cube up the top of the table. That, except he wanted to leave that ball in the pack, I believe. Yeah, he's going to just take the scratch, I think. Maybe not. Very nice shot.
Yeah.
He's going to be in trouble in his next shot, though. I think he's trying to bank that purple and try to cue ball back. Well, maybe he'll be careful because at 14, a stripe might go up the top of the table. When he hit that, I thought he would have tried to leave that ball he went off the 4 ball or whatever it was closer to the side pocket.
Mm-hmm.
Then the guy would have trouble playing safe, protecting.
Yeah, bringing it back to him, yeah.
And this, he just left it. I mean, he played safe, but nothing is to be gained by what he did. I would think he's probably going to go off that strike, leave the cue ball over here on the left rail somewhere near the pocket if he can. Guess he's not, can't do it.
Right.
I think we're going to see Keith go for the 5 ball. He's got him on the scratch first. He can do whatever he wants. Very nice shot to come with. Very nice. Still doesn't look like much of a future.
Jerry, and I have no idea if it's becoming more or less popular. I just know that it's popular with me. So I decided to jump in the booth, and Bobby likes straight pull as well. So we're happy to bring you this coverage. I honestly don't know which way it's trending. I'm hoping up. That's a nice little breakup shot. I think you got rewarded too.
It looks like that solid goes in the 8 ball. They certainly are broken. Just thinking, looks to me like if he makes the whatever that is in the corner here, unless that 9 and 15 or whatever, 2 stripes near the left, unless one of them goes, that would be a bad shot. He can reach this. I would think he'd pick that ball off near the spot if he can.
Guess that's the 10 ball, but I can't be sure.
Yeah, I'm not sure. Wonder would he try to break up that stripe in the 2 or I mean I just made a break shot. It looks a little high, but looks like the 3 can be a break shot if it stays there. Where's he from? He?
I'm not entirely sure. I think somebody answered that. In the...
Same flag as before. One we didn't.
Is that Austria also?
I think so. It was red and white like that.
Yep.
Okay. A couple players. Oh, Frowny.
So, hey guys, thanks for tuning in, everybody. I appreciate it. We're bringing you live coverage of the International Open from St. Augustine, Florida. Do me a favor, if you get a chance second, just hit the like button for us. Follow us on Facebook. Subscribe to us on YouTube. And if you're interested to support the channel, definitely consider getting a subscription. We'll probably give another 1 or 2 away during the course of this broadcast, 1-month subscriptions. But for $4.99 a month, you get access to all of our exclusive members-only content, past, present, and for as long as you subscribe. You're also eligible for the monthly drawings that take place on the 1st of each month, which included as much as, I think we did a $1,000 cue, we did a $700 or $800 Mach 1 break cue for McDermott. We've done all kinds of good stuff. So if you want to be eligible for those, it's real cheap. Just to get the raffle, it's worth $5. But yeah, just go to thesharkstream.com and you'll be able to subscribe to either YouTube or Facebook. You can, just hop off from there. Real easy.
Somebody's asking us, but turning off the chat is distracting. You want to see that?
That's part of the program, sir.
Yeah, we like to have the chat so we can answer questions.
Yep.
Well, I think he obviously has to come with this one. Where they're laying, that's not really easy to get on a cue ball. Maybe go forward and then shoot the whatever that is on the side and roll forward. And looks like he's drawing it.
I'll play either way. So yeah. Put that in the side and then roll between the other 2.
That's good.
What I've noticed. Yeah, there you go. Drape a dishcloth over your screen. I love it. One thing I have noticed is a lot of the guys that we've been watching today, very, very few of them use a closed loop bridge. They're almost all using V bridges.
I noticed that a couple days ago. Seems like more players use those open bridges. Almost nobody did in my generation.
Same here. I always
closed it.
Closed it right up. We had a loop. And it always made me feel like I was in control of the bridge. But no, it's just kind of a, I don't know if it's a generational thing or if it's a technology thing. It's the same thing. I think it goes part and parcel with everybody wearing gloves.
Maybe.
I mean,
I was thinking it might have something to do with, we had to have a snug bridge because we had to hit the balls firm to get around.
oh yeah, that's true. Yeah.
And they don't have to hit it firm anymore.
Yeah, they don't have to put the kind of pressure we
Yeah,
did.
so maybe they don't. The open bridge, I think the ocean. The open bridge, I feel, is good for cinching a ball. You know, if you're not trying to do much with it.
Yeah, I mean that's exactly. If I do choose to use an open bridge or something like that, it's usually because I'm barely hitting it.
Yeah.
But when it's when I'm going up table or around,
I still.
It's a reflex to put my top finger on over it. Okay, so Mario getting off to a hell of a start.
28.
Didn't make him continuous, so it was 14, then a miss, then 14. So I'm gonna keep that in mind for the big run.
But he's hit that a little harder than that.
Yeah, I haven't seen him really crack a rick. In the couple times I watched him. Cassina says, I play open bridge because I have sausage fingers. Well, I'm not a tiny person either, but I still use the loop.
I would think right here, he'd cut that stripe in, let the cue ball run into the stack. You have a pretty good safety with that 6 ball still hanging here, in case you don't have many other shots.
Bye, stay cool. Been nice knowing you.
Read it. I didn't get to see what he said. Says he has sausage fingers. When I was about 12 or 11, I decided to learn how to play the guitar and become a rock star.
Oh yeah.
And I took 2 lessons from this woman who taught guitar, and she told me I'd never be able to play the guitar. My fingers are too short and fat. So I never tried it.
At 12 years old, they're too short and fat. I mean,
yeah, so I went to the pool stick.
You know what? In the end, it turned out to be a good bit of advice, but it's still kind of funny. Giant paws, giant hands, and long fingers, so it didn't really matter to me. My grade school teachers always thought, "Oh, you're going to be a piano player with hands like that." No, I would love to learn how to play the piano now.
Yeah, I wish I'd learned
any instrument, really.
Didn't get much out of that. Didn't even get an easy shot out of that. 13, maybe?
Boy, that's I mean, 13 in the corner?
I don't see much out. Maybe the 2 in the side. I think the 2 is near the spot. But as hard as he hit that, didn't really get much out of it. Good center. I don't think height hurts, that's for sure.
Sharavari, Schickling.
No.
I think that was a correction.
Oh, on the name?
Yeah. I read that so weird in my head because he said, Andre is like 6'4" and I thought 770 meant pounds. I'm like, that's a big boy with sausage fingers. And then I realized he was talking Fargo.
Nice not to have to use a bridge once in a while. Look at the Filipinos. They're all short and they all play good.
Stringing them along.
He might have gone straight for that. I think he might have wanted to go into those couple.
Yeah, I wasn't sure if he was trying to pick off that top stripe or the bottom black ball there. That, I mean, there's a couple of ways he can go from here. We still got a little the other semifinal is Max Lechner. Lechner? Is it how you pronounce it? Lechner. And Dennis Grabe or Grabe. I'm not sure. But that's your other semi. LVC is out. He lost to Max.
If he has an angle, if he can stop it dead, maybe one of those 3 stripes are on top of him. But I can't tell how dead it is.
He's definitely looking to leave the one ball alone.
I think so. Anything else any good? Oh, nice little kiss there. This gentleman called Panda.
Talking about Mario, he's got a big panda on the back of his shirt, so that must be a nickname.
Oh, okay. I think now he certainly has a little angle where if he wants to get into those couple of balls, he can. I don't know what the holdup is right now, unless he sees a way of making a break shot out of it.
Wow, he pushed through.
Yeah. He might have set up a break shot. Looks like it moved a little bit. He's going to come with a really nice shot now. Well, I think he's in a spot where he can choose either break shot. Looks like.
Definitely can. I mean, I would do exactly what he's doing here. I just don't like having the ball that close to the rack.
Yeah. Looks pretty good.
Yeah, I think he's gonna be great. There it is, just north of the object. A little bit of angle, he's good.
42.
Nickname is Panda. Well, it makes sense.
Yeah. I think if he's comfortable stretching here. Would like to see him hit this pretty firm though. This would, your 6'4" would help, but he stretched pretty good. Boy, did he get? He got 3.
Buried in there.
I think he got that last stripe. Looks like.
Yeah, it looks like it might have come along just where it needed to be.
Yeah, I think that's when I shoot. But it looked like it'll move those balls on the bottom. Someone mentions they mistook Brian for Bobby the other day. Is that you and I?
I mean,
we're all named Brian and Bobby.
that's pretty fair, yeah. I get mistaken for Bobby Hunt or Hilton, darn it, all the time. You and I sound nothing alike, though.
I just said, wonder what we did that made them mistake us.
Mm.
I don't have a Fargo, so it can't be that.
I only recently got one.
You have to play a lot of matches, don't you?
Well, you can get a Fargo with only one rack, but it's your robustness would then be one. In order for it to be considered a established Fargo, you have to have 200.
Takes a while then to get it.
It takes a while. Depends. You go deep into a tournament, you can do it in one day.
Well, we didn't have that around when I was playing.
Yeah, this is Brian Brennan in the booth with Bobby Hunt, not Bobby Hilton. It really confused you last night because it was me and Bobby Hilton in the booth. And everybody says we sounded limited. But I think you should go listen to last night's Street Pool broadcast and hear the difference between me and Bobby Boom Hilton, and our voices. I don't hear it. You guys hear it, but I don't hear it. I've listened back to us talking, me and Bobby, and I still don't hear that we sound that similar. Nobody thinks they sound like what they sound like until they hear the recording.
I heard a recording, I was surprised I sound like that.
In your head, you always sound different.
When I started these matches.
Yep.
Bucket, Dad.
Yeah, I mean, any way to get to 200. So in that case, if you played 5 racks a night, it would take you 5 times 20. That's a 100. So you would need 40 weeks to get established. Yeah, I think I did half of my Fargo on Solato. I mean, they are a sponsor of the channel, so I do, and I encourage anyone to use that application. For $2, they submit it to Fargo, and that counts towards your overall robustness. So if you're looking to get your robustness up without having to enter a league or get into a tournament, I mean, for me, it was a catch-22. I was looking to enter a Fargo rated tournament because a friend of mine was hosting it. And the Fargo rated tournament, you had to have an established Fargo. And the name of the tournament was Get Your Fargo Up. So I was like, oh, how do I establish a Fargo without playing in Fargo rated tournaments first? And I entered a couple of opens, but then the smart play for me was just, get some friends and, people that you know at the pool and just start playing on Solato.
The other semifinal going on is on the pay-per-view.
You can only get that through Digital Pool.
Yes.
So you have to go to the Digital Pool site where the brackets are. I put the link in the comments section, but you can also look at the bottom of your screen where it says get $20 off all tables live and on demand. HTTPS brackets digitalpool.net/AccuStats. You go there, you use the coupon the Shark Stream, and you'll get a discount on the pay-per-view feed. The other semifinal is in the main event room, and then the finals will also be in the main event room. So those will only be available through Digital Pool.
When is the finals going to be? I would imagine 8 o'clock tonight, probably.
Going by current trends, they usually did, so the matches they scheduled in the previous rounds were noon, 3 p.m., and 7 p.m. So I imagine they'd probably stay consistent and go to 7 p.m., especially if they're doing a longer race than 150.
50's enough.
Yeah, I mean, people can use Solato to sandbag because it's not like in the purview of a tournament director. You wouldn't be able to sandbag a tournament really because then you're just throwing away your entry fee. Yeah. But Solato for $2, I've seen people, and I know of people that have said, "Oh, I got to get my Fargo down," and they'll just dump to somebody else that wants to get their actual Fargo up. So it is, you can manipulate the system. There are safeguards in place so that if it really smells funny, Fargo will throw those out. So great.
56. But he ran the first, so he's on 42.
Well, he ran the first 14. He's on 3 racks in a row so far.
Okay. 94 to go.
John B., you are not wrong. If there's a way to game anything, they will find a way. I mean, all my Solato matches, I lost to. So I was trying to get my Fargo because I just wanted to have an established Fargo under 550 to enter that one particular tournament, and I played against one of our social media persons. Actually, her name's Crystal, and I played against her. I think she's Fargo rated 395, and I lost 5-0 to her in 8-ball. Just cratered my Fargo right then and there because I hadn't really established one yet. So it's like, man, you stink. And but fortunately, I was able to get a rematch with her the following weekend, and I was able to reestablish my correct Fargo. Beat her 7-0. I lost to her 5-2. I just dogged 2 to 8 balls or something. It was bad. Alcohol may have been a factor too, but we'll see. Well, these days, I mean, it's funny. I mean, we're looking to get digital pool installed as a system, just like the ones that you're seeing here at Yale Billiards. So we'll have all 18 tables live streamed and recorded for events, and also have tablets on every table so that you can keep score of your own stuff instead of using your phone. So my point there was setting up a little webcam on your home pool table or on your maybe a couple of webcams. It's not that expensive, and it's pretty easy to do. You can even do it wirelessly. So if you're doing that kind of stuff like these guys are talking about in the comment section, I wish I'd recorded my 807 ball run, or I wish I pulled off a W shot in training, no cameras. If you're ever curious, I mean, you can probably pick up a little webcam system similar to our SharkStream setup, actually, for less than $500. Just record yourself having all kinds of fun. I know YouTubers do it. Frowny says Fargo does pay attention. Yeah, I know they have computer algorithms in place to detect collusion, but they also review things, especially if people notice. But Frowny's saying an entire team from Ohio got banned
for life.
Yeah. What's your Fargo rating? Fargo banned me for cheating. Because you don't pay Fargo directly, I don't think. I know Solato will charge you $2 to submit to Fargo, so they get a piece, I'm sure. But Fargo's, I don't even know how they make money otherwise. Because even if you run a tournament and you submit to Fargo, I don't know if Fargo charges you to submit to Fargo, or that's all beyond me.
Yeah, I wondered.
But they have to make money somehow because it's a business. Well, yeah.
Okay. Well, the 10 is laying pretty good for a break shot. I think that's a 10, the stripe.
Stripe one on the left? Yeah, I believe so.
That looks pretty good. I might have tried to move that 8 before. Just get it away from the break shot.
Okay, Bucket Dad says Fargo has their own league management system. I see. I've never seen that. I've only ever seen tournaments here, and that's usually done, strangely enough, through digital pool.
So they have a whole league that goes. down a bit, isn't
Yeah, he was coming out pretty quickly, and now the last rack or so, he's been very deliberate. Just sort of walking around, checking out every angle.
I like him getting rid of this ball.
Yeah, you want to get away from your break ball as quickly as you can.
I think you can roll it to the side and just go forward a bit, shoot the other solid in the side. Can't tell what number. 4 maybe. You got behind the 3, 13. Unless that goes, that was a mistake. He doesn't look too happy with it. What's your Fargo frowny? So far, Mario's looking pretty good, but I think he just made a little mistake.
Yeah, that last setup, he just sort of
lazy on the position.
Yeah, I think he's gonna have to play this combo. He pointed to the side pocket, so I think he called the 7 in the side.
Oh, very nice.
Played it nice. He tied up the 13-9 a little bit, but one problem at a time, right? Let's make the 5 and then come back to the 13.
If he makes the 5, I think he should have the 13 pretty easily. Over around 475.
Gave himself a nice angle to get it back to that 10.
There was a pretty good pool player called Johnny B out of White Plains about 10, 20 years ago. Oh, hear that? Sloppy, but he got there. Looking pretty good. We got 70.
Yep. 1 rack, then a small break, and then another 4 racks.
Yeah.
Almost at the halfway point.
As one person's only shooting, it gets moved right along.
Sure does. I mean, it would be interesting to win by 151 points in a race to 150.
Well, oh yeah, get him stuck on.
Beat a guy 151 points in a race to 150. I'd brag about that.
I understand what that does.
I don't either, but I've seen 2 different people do that.
I think you should just look at the ball and see the angles coming off. I wouldn't roll it.
You want to give this a little snap.
Yeah, I try to bring it back an inch. Oh, they didn't break much at all.
He got a lot of English, but not a lot of draw.
But yeah, look, they're all tied up. But he has the 2, so there's something to start with. TPA is still a thing. What was that?
We looked that up the other day, and I'm trying to remember. It was total performance average or something like that. And what I saw on Wikipedia, or what I didn't see it from a really good source. It's just basically the amount of balls made to the amount of errors made or misses. So it's a ratio. If you make 90% of your balls, you have a TPA of 0.9 something. So I saw them, or they were using it on the pay-per-view feed a couple nights ago. I don't know if they're still doing it for straight pool though.
Is that part of AccuStats? Or?
It must be.
Because I vaguely remember seeing it years ago.
Mm.
I'm assuming I just go back and forth and settle for this stripe on the right side in the corner, maybe. I don't see him doing much. Oh, the 8 might go.
I'm saying someone did do that in his German first league. Foul -1, and then ran out the second inning with 151.
Pretty strong. So, does that not go to solid? As I thought you was playing for it. You know? I guess it mostly just wants to study it.
Hang it in.
That nice.
Really nice spread. Got the 10 as a possible break candidate, maybe in the 9. A little close. Pretty good candidates there.
Tied up all that stuff.
Yeah, that was kind of a. I mean, with these guys that have any kind of experience in straight pool, you know, tying balls together isn't such a big deal because your entire skill set is breaking them up again. But at the same time, it was nice that they were already spread out.
Well, it looks like he rolls that stripe in. He can shoot either the 8 or the 12, I think it is, right here. Oh, he must have seen something differently. Anything here for a break shot?
I was thinking the one he's about to shoot, that 9 is a possibility, and then this other guy here, this 10, well.
Got all 3 of these.
You can pick off the top one easy.
I think, though, if he can make, I might shoot the solid near the rail first. And that opens up all 10 balls, so. If you shoot the 15 or the top stripe, cue ball's kind of going away from everything. And we still have to worry about the 7-8 over there, 3-8 over there. I'd be considering. Let's see what he does here. We changed it all around. I thought he could roll that in and then use the 1 to break up the 7-8. You know, when the cue ball was down here by these stripes. But he must see it differently. That stripe, that 10 ball, that might not be in the rack. I might be all right with it. Sure looks close to me. Break it up now with inside. A little bit. Now at least he can play with it. The stripe and the 8 must be tied up or something. It looks like he's having problems trying to figure something out. He doesn't have a lot of choices here. Do you know if next year this will be played at the same dates?
I would imagine it'd be the same rough time of the year. I'm not sure about exactly the same dates.
I think so too. Once again, I assume these 2 go.
6, and I think he's been puzzling over whether he can sneak that 8 past.
Okay, this little.
See, I think we know now.
Yeah. But I think now we go 2 rails towards the 3. Sure.
Scott. Oh, that was a good line, Scott. I've never seen a tournament where players wear heart rate monitors. I know I wear one all the time just because I have an Apple Watch, but I've never seen one where that's part of the tournament. Is that actually a thing?
It is just a. Leave it in a rack? I think so.
You did.
Yeah, I'd like to see him rack the balls though. It looks awful close, doesn't it? I don't know. His body's up. Doesn't matter. He moved it. I assume we're going to see him play it inside. Only thing I believe he'd have to worry about is scratching off the side of the rack. Before.
So what is that? 75 racks in a row he's done? Strung 5.
Oh.
Ooh. Got a little nervous there.
Yeah, I thought it scratched. Doesn't look like any real problem this rack does. Tiny in the middle, but I don't see it. That's going to be an issue. In fact, I might think if I could maybe draw. No, he's going forward. Mike Minicello from up around Massachusetts. Yes, I haven't heard his name in a while. A good player when he was young. I haven't seen him in decades. Can't be too many Mike Minicellos out there. Yeah, he's got to find a way into those couple.
Guess Dave left the office at 4 o'clock and
Yeah.
just tuned back in. There's 2 little boys now.
I'm guessing he had children. And I assume that means you went to work? He picked his way through this mess, looks like. Now they all go in open pockets. Well, I'm happy for you, Mike. I got 5 grandchildren now. I don't know when that happened. Yeah, that about perfect, I assume. Bring it back a couple inches, get rid of that solid up top, and then just work down on these 3.
Mm-hmm.
Unless he's, I was thinking maybe he was going to play the 3 and let the cue bump into the stripe and down, but I wouldn't make much sense. Like it gets in your blood. I'm 74 and I'm still foul and pool. Can't play anymore. I still like being part of it. Yeah, that looks like that. It's got another break shot. Yeah. I don't think you'd ever count Thorsten out. I remember 5, 10 years ago, Thorsten, he was maybe the best straight pool player in the world there for a while. See, did 11 go by the other one to go in the corner? He didn't. He was careless if he let it get in the way. '98. Oh, we've seen it. Oh, he's not. So he's on 84. That was nice. He was a monster. And he does make it look easy when it's working. Yeah, I thought he'd hit those harder.
Yeah, I mean, there's certain shots where I've seen him just slam into it, but
Yeah.
a lot of those kinds of shots where he has that long, stretchy angle, shot, he seems to just sort of give it a nice medium speed, so he keeps it under control.
That 9 look takes a little bit off. So yeah, oh, he can break with the 2 now. What else he can do? With 5, you only got from where he is 2 choices. Yeah, I think I might look at the 5 first. You could break it with that stripe on the bottom rail still. Whoa. Well,
I lost that one.
that might have
Look at
stuck.
what number he's on, too.
98.
I mean, he's probably got 100 by now, but I'm looking at 2, 4, 2. Yeah, I was just thinking a couple of the games that we watched this over the course of 98's the cursed number.
Yeah. Well, I don't know if he can make the 10. He's lucky.
If he's not hooked, maybe he can.
Yeah, that's can't tell he got behind that point. But I don't see much else out there. Looking where to play him safe, I guess. Must not have the 10 ball, I believe, right? I think he would have already shot it. Well, looking now, if you have to play him safe, looking at you looking at the 9-10 combination. Boy, I'd have to. I might even take a scratch just to see what my opponent would do. Yeah, armistice. We believe he's blocked on that point right there. I think it's hard to judge players from one generation to the next.
Right.
But
Different circumstances, different equipment.
it's changed so much in the last 25 years. He played the combo, made it, Brian.
I'll be damned.
Very nice. I mean, equipment is so different now than just 20, 25 years ago. I don't, it's hard not to, when you talk about best ever, William Mosconi. The man was a monster. Well, we didn't jinx him this time. He's still shooting. He can get stuck on 98. You know, Mike, when I started coming out of Connecticut in the mid 70s, Shorty was considered the best all-round player in the country, and because he was also a three-cushion champion. He was quite a character, wasn't he? Remember him climbing up on a table, hit a shot, and his flask fell out of his pocket on the floor. It didn't bother him a bit. He was quite a player. He would gamble, you know, anyone. But you had to play, he could climb on the table. He was so short.
HR Biggs, I remember a book or a movie called The Brave Little Toaster. Is that the one you're thinking of? It's like a kid's movie? Book? I forgot.
Guessing that he wants to shoot set the bottom of this, the two solids frozen. The bottom one, I would think, is what he's looking at. I remember watching Boston Shorty gamble with Alan Hopkins, and Shorty could climb on the table, and he got up on all fours in the center of the table, jacked up. I thought it was hilarious. But, you know, the man was a great pool player. Mind if I tell a story about Boston Shorty?
Go for it. We got a request for some more Shorty stories.
I think people get tired of my stories. Mike, you'll appreciate this because you knew Shorty. Shorty and I were playing in a one pocket tournament and at Larry Scotty's pool room, and it's called the Boston Shorty whatever. So Shorty and I play each other in the finals. So at this point in my life, he's pretty old. You know, I'm the favorite to win. So we decided we would just chop it up. And we played the match, but we played it wide open. So anyhow, we played the match. He wins, as he was supposed to. So we're leaning against the table, and Larry Lascotti's giving us our trophies. So as he's giving us our trophies, Shorty, in front of the whole crowd, counts my end out of the money and gives it to me. And I thought, this guy has no class. He couldn't have just quietly gave me my end instead of letting the whole group see we were doing business. But I thought that was a perfect Boston Shorty. But he was a great player. And those old-time players were just characters, JT. You know, Luther Lassiter was my favorite. Did he make that 9 on the side? Well, he's kicking at it, so
It looks like he's gonna kick at it.
Made it?
Nope.
Oh.
Nope. There's your run, 108. Well, minus 14, so that would be 94 was the run that he just did. Yeah.
That's a nice run.
94 ball run.
Very nice.
Thorsten's like, all right, well, you did ask for a little break between racks.
Well, let's see him shoot now. He's I remember Mike, he was about 60s, and he won a big tournament, an over 50 tournament in Atlantic City that paid a bunch of money. I think Mizrak ran it or set it up. I see Big Red says road stories aren't cool. So I guess I'm done telling stories.
No, if that was his point. I think the point is that there's no real good road stories now compared to the ones you guys had, and I, maybe a little bit me back in the 70s, 80s, and so on. Now it's just like, people go on the road, but they don't really come back with a lot of stories about characters or strange events. It's just they go, they play, they come home.
We don't have characters like we used to. Except maybe Alex Bagalian. There aren't a lot of real characters out there. Funny guys. And
so Thorsten's on the board with 3. Dug out of the hole. Mario needs 42 more. Mike doesn't, I'm just sorry, Peter, you're wondering what my Fargo is? Because I don't think Bobby has one.
No, I am playing tournaments.
He's a cash player.
And back then, there was a lot more money in gambling than it was tournaments.
For sure.
Now you can make a living playing pool legally.
Yeah, you can pay taxes, but you can make a living. Blew up the rack, but really didn't get much of a shot out of it.
Oh, you got a mess over here to fool with. What's you really got to come with a good shot right now? Maybe the 1 goes. 14. That'd be a tough one to make cross there.
Peter's clarified. He's saying, what he's basically saying is now the road story is, what's your Fargo?
Yeah. But we didn't even tell people our real name. He came with a nice shot on that one. It was that 1 ball or whatever it was. That was a nice shot at distance. Still an ugly rack. If you're gonna play a 6 and try to break those up some more. A lot of Chicago billiards.
Well, I'm sure you do.
My God, we were there day and night for a few years. That nice. I got
you got the 2 ball.
Yeah, he's come back, and then he tied up the 2 up above, which
Definitely a break ball.
He certainly is good enough. And even after he gets this apart, look at that one in the 8 and the 9 over there. That could be a problem too, unless it goes as a combination. I might look right now of busting up that 8. You know, if you hit it solid, you're still going to have some kind of shot with that stripe right there.
We tried to glance it, and I don't think he. I think he tried to glance it.
It would actually come up pretty good. But Chicago Billiards was in Connecticut back then. If that
sounds weird, but yeah, Chicago Billiards was in New Haven, right?
Yeah, it's West Haven.
West Haven.
It was named after the pool game called Chicago, because every day they had a Chicago
Ring game?
money game. Yeah. So that when Ralph opened the room, he just called Chicago Billiards, and they never played at Chicago in that room. I just never
That's
saw
pretty funny.
it. Was. Ralph had a lot of money, and for about 5 years, he threw a lot around pool. In middle night, he might put up more than once, put up 300. We'd have like a 4-man tournament so we could watch. He'd go to bed, and we'd chop the money up, and we went to bed.
More dollars than cents, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, that place was known as an action place. I remember lots of guys that I used to play with would, hey, we're going out to Chicago. All right, have fun.
I never went to Ben Singer's. You know, I'd heard about it, but I never got there. I played in Chicago a couple times. I played a tournament at some big market arena, and then I went to a place called Chris's upstairs and played there. That has to be 1981 or 82. Good shot. Oh boy. Gonna come with another good shot. Yeah, Ralph was great. I'm like, he just like pool and he could afford it. And he had Danny Bassett lived there for 6 months, and Joe Frady must have stayed a year. Ralph paid all his bills. And a lot of other people were in and out of there. That was a great room for about 2-3 years, and it got dumpy. Changed. Well, see if he's got a 42 in him. Tony Roberto. I always liked Tony. I think I bet on him a few times. I don't remember losing. I hope Tony's doing well. I haven't seen him in about 10 or 15 years. We had more characters back then.
Mm-hmm.
All these names, these guys were characters. I'm curious why he's taking so long. He's got to shoot the stripe. You know, everything else is going the wrong way. Is he looking at playing this one? And then using the stripe to go on the table? One's hanging in the corner? Levi Suda. He stayed at my house for 2 nights. I gotta say, I was uncomfortable having him stay in my house, but we didn't have a problem. Whatever happened to him? I thought I heard he went to California or something, but I never heard of him playing pool again. Yeah, there he comes on this one. That's kind of straight. Is it? Well, you get a tiny angle. Doesn't look like you can get much out of it. 111.
It's the side of the table that it usually breaks from.
That's why I thought he'd shoot that ball first. Because it's so hard to control those. To get precise. I think that's what he's hoping. He'll catch a little of that corner ball. Maybe kick something like the 6 ball out. Oh, you gotta be careful with this one. If you try to go forward, a big chance of scratching. Looks like he's gonna stun it. And hit it very hard. Strong. It was a beautiful pool room, Country Club USA. That might have been the nicest one in New England for years. What was the run he finally won up with?
Which one?
100 and something. Mario did a few minutes ago.
Oh, a few minutes ago. It was 90. 90. No, it was less than 100. It was 96. I want to say 96.
Okay. You have a shot that we don't see?
94, says John.
That's what it was, 94?
Yep. Knew 96 didn't sound right, but I couldn't figure it out, so I just went with it. Just trying to do the math.
I think it was somewhere in that area. What are we looking at here?
Got the cue ball melded to the top of the rack, and there's not many open balls that he can really poke at.
Is he gonna like put like one black shot, try to put it back on the stack?
It sure looks that way.
That got nicely. Oh, unless he might be able to make that 13.
Yeah, I think the 13 is makeable.
Bridge. I don't know what Thorsten's high run was earlier in the tournament. Yeah, even though we're showing matches, we don't really get. They don't tell us anything else.
It's even. It sounds ironic. So it's right there at the bottom of your screen. It says digitalpool.net/accustats. I have no stats. They don't track the ball to ball or run there.
Yeah.
I mean, not unless you're watching it in the main arena.
He had enough to hit that one.
Yeah, he sure did.
Yeah. good.
HR picks. Oh, that's great.
Yeah, I believe
the
it was.
highest run that I've been told so far is that Niels had. Was it Niels? No, it was Carla. Wasn't it Carla 131?
Beato, yeah.
Carla Beato. 131.
I think they were talking about 1,000 for the high run.
That's somebody in the comment section said that
mentioned
earlier.
This one I'd like to see him go off that right into those. Very nice. If he's really comfortable, if the ball towards the side is going to break everything up if he wants to shoot it. That stripe right near the spot. I was thinking he could play the 4, but whatever that is. Must be something dead or I don't understand why he hasn't gone after the pack yet. No, this one's going to get it. And you hit this, you want to hit the 2 ball. The top of the 2 if you can. You don't want that ball going forward. Going forward, come out of it nicely.
Yeah, he hit that a little soft, but I didn't see he was going for the 3.
I think now he's gonna. How about if he goes for the 3 and knocks that 2 out a little for a break shot? He's got a break shot though. He doesn't have to do that at all. Looks like the 8 ball's laying pretty good.
Yeah, I would say that 8 ball's the biggest candidate there.
And so that'd be a better shot for him. Now he just has to get to the bottom rail and get that straight ball out. I would think he's going to try to stop this really fast. He might have got a little straighter than he wants to be. Because he wants to be over here where he's standing, I believe. Going forward. Look. This must be a bigger angle because I thought he could draw it back to where he was. He did good. 27. It's the toughest part about straight pool.
Mm.
There's a guy sitting in your seat and just gotta hope he misses. Look at hard as he hit him. They're all tied up. I'm guessing he's gonna use the 1 and try to bump into the 2. At least move the pack a little bit. So, nice. Oh, I missed it too. I knew Phelps tried sometimes.
Mm.
Look at the route it took between those balls without hitting anything. Not much of a target there. We'll see another big shot, I guess.
Well, look pretty good.
Yeah. You get these. Gotta make it a little bit of a break shot someplace though. Right away. Can you get rid of the 2, then a 15?
No, somebody slammed into the wall over here.
Oh. Well, I think he was trying to give him make a break shot for himself. I don't think it worked. He must not have the 2 because looks like he's going for that 9. I think where the 11 is either, and I think that's got to be concerning him a little bit.
He missed it.
Oh, boy, he did.
That's a big miss.
Yeah. He's 38 now.
Excuse me.
Oh, he's got me snookered. Well, actually moved that 5 down, got it a little bit. Still looking at 11 ball. That has to be fixed. See, I'm assuming he's trying to get to that stripe, see if he can bounce it off the rail a little bit. I might shoot this bottom stripe with top left and just try to put the cue ball on the, between the 14 and whatever that 11.
You're right between them.
Oh, if he missed it. Yeah.
I don't know how he made it through there without touching him, but he did.
Yeah, you can try with his 8-ball, try to get over there. Yeah, how did he get right without touching either one? But he might just go 3 rails right at him. Didn't make it any better. If he can cut the 2. He could play a safe here pretty easily too. He'll put the 5 on the long rail near the 2-ball, the cue ball on the short rail way up top. That wouldn't leave him much if he doesn't want to shoot this. That was a nice shot. Did he get between them finally?
Wouldn't that be fun?
I can't see it.
Yeah, he's good. He's good.
That was really good. How are we going to get a break shot out of these 3?
One thing at a time, Bobby.
Yeah, I think he's going to have to settle for the 2 as a break shot. I don't see much else. I want to keep that bridge out again. Oh, 2 is a break shot if it doesn't stick on the pack.
He's definitely a break shot now.
Sorry?
Are you looking for something?
Make sure our food was still there.
Oh.
It's on the table. I don't want to wander off with cupcakes and donuts. Well, let's see this break shot. Look right on the pack. What I would do, I think I would bank like a 1 pocket shot, put the 14 in the middle of the table, try to leave the cue ball on the top rail, and it'll just leave him a long shot with not much future.
Yeah.
If you don't see a safe, I don't see.
Seems like the most likely candidate, because last time he tried to sort of stick it back in the rack, and Thorsten just went to town. Maybe leaving it longer might be a better strategy this time. Then again, I'm wondering if maybe that 5 ball's wired.
Yeah, I can't tell that one.
Like if for some reason if he leaves it up here, he might be able to play this combo. Oops! I did not mean to press that button.
Actually, see what he did.
What he did?
He cut at the side.
He did.
And 3 rails into a stack. I wish it would like say that one again.
Yeah, well, I was too busy mispressing buttons when I meant to hit clear. It was right next to the clear button is the break and run button.
HR breaks. I don't have any problem with that either. Leave the guy a long shot. That's something I haven't seen much of. Matches we're doing, people taking scratches. That was a big part of straight pool when I grew up.
Oh, just taking the penalty point?
If you know what to do, just take a scratch. Look at it. What he's looking at. Here's some thought to banking the 10. And whatever he's doing, he's going to do with a bridge. I don't know. If there's a touching ball rule?
Um,
Well, Johnny B says no. Didn't that 8-ball go? Maybe it doesn't, but it sure looks like. Bit off more than 2. He must not be able to make it because he hasn't shot it. So what's he looking at? Banking it, he might be banking that strike plus side. Yeah. Perfect. Nice shot. Nice shot. Break him again. And he banked it. And he's,
a good look at the 3 anyway.
yeah, looks pretty good.
Wishing he was a little closer to the rail so the cue would steer up.
Yeah, different angle. So he started with 0 on this run. He started with 0 on this run. Oh, no.
No, he already has 34.
Yeah, I was looking at the 0 to the left of the.
Yeah, no, okay, yeah, he had 34, and Mario put down 2 before he went back to his chair.
Okay.
Counted 13 when Thurston came to the table.
Gonna try to break into those. I'd be trying to glance off that. What is it, 12? You know, draw it so I catch everything. Oh, you missed that. Yeah, only caught the head, but nothing wrong with that. Thinking he just rolls it in, lets the cue ball knock the 8 down, then shoots the 8 ball next. I think the problem is if he hits it firm, it's going right towards that corner pocket. You gotta be careful of that. Nice shot. Headbutted. Gotta get out and play now. Tied. He came out okay. Good shot. $45, $122. I hope not HR pigs.
Well, I mean, technically yes, because we're gonna film. We're gonna record this entire thing, and then you can pause now and resume whenever you like. I'm actually gonna take a quick walk.
Close to the stack.
Real close to the stack, yeah.
I would just try to draw it back to the center of the table. Even better. Look at how much they broke. Man, that was a great break.
Problem. He didn't make the ball.
He missed the shot.
He missed the shot.
I assumed he made it. Sorry.
No, it went right past the corner and right back into the back of the bracket. That's why it broke up twice.
Oh, yeah. Sorry, I'm just.
No. I just, I was like, wait a minute. I think he missed. I had to do a quick count just to make sure I wasn't talking.
They broke so great.
Yeah, they blew up.
Yeah.
One problem.
Yeah, the pain says cheese. Every time I play, I'm bringing on pain. They look at 5 and 10 on the rail. Look pretty good.
They look like they're both frozen, so that should be an easy combo.
They should get through this rack. I can 36.
Yeah, he needs exactly 28 balls to finish up. Get the cue in beginner.
Oof. Yeah, I missed that before. I thought he made the ball and just made a great break shot. Might get some thought right here to shooting that stripe along the rail, but get rid of it. Doesn't sound like you got a lot of choices out there. Before he's ready, is he? I got that a little farther down.
Oh, it must be pretty dead.
I want to shoot that one. That cue ball fly. Really were dead. 5 didn't even move. Stroke. Great. He's gonna get rid of that 5 right now.
No, I don't know, honestly. I've been way off a couple times. I would.
I would too. I don't like it sitting there like that. So he has an angle at all. Assuming he likes that 3 for a break shot. That means, I think I play that 8 ball and get it back up to, well, see what his plan is. Maybe he likes the 8 for a break shot.
Okay, so we got like 600 people viewing, 539 on YouTube, and 41 on Facebook. So if you just take a second, hit the like button for me, that'd be awesome.
Got a bat already on the 11? Why did the other angle to get over there? Must have just been careless. Gonna use the 8 for a break shot. I like that myself, but I'm left-handed, so it's laying really nice for me. Well, he needs another 14. And you got him. Oh, give away subscriptions.
Good night.
Thank you, Katina. And the other match, how's that going?
I just left that page.
Nice break. Did he get a shot? Maybe it's a 6 ball. Boy, that doesn't look good, does it?
Dennis is up 101 to 33, it looks like.
I didn't see what he did. Oh. Oh boy, that's ugly. How about the 15 in the side? Wouldn't that be easier than jacking up on the 5? Is that a compliment or
I think so.
a...
I'll take it as one. How's that?
Okay.
All right, he's calling the 1 on the side, I think, or maybe he's calling the 11 on the side. He pointed to the
Yeah,
side.
that's the one I think. I'd rather see that than a 5 ball. Jacked up and try to shoot it lane. He's still going to be jacked up. He's sneaking up on that finish line.
For more of a pounce on the finish line, but all right, we'll take a sneak. All right, we're getting a few more likes. Right now we're at 96. We get as soon as we hit 100. How about that? I'll give away a month. 100 on YouTube.
Oh boy.
Oh, wowzers.
What is on the table?
That was a big mistake there.
How many are on the table? 2, 4, 6. 13 on the table. He needs 13.
Yeah, I don't think Thurston made any of them. Thorsten.
Oh, was that his first shot?
There we go. We made it to 100. All right, so let's do it. All right, there it is. Courtesy of Andy Gow, 1 month membership to the Shark Stream. It went to Red Haired Yoda on YouTube. So you have a full month of access to all of our exclusive member content. You'll also be entered into the December 1st raffle. So make sure you check in December 1st that evening. We'll definitely be giving away some good stuff. And congratulations, Red Haired Yoda.
I would have hoped he can go forward a little bit with a 1. Then he gets on that, the 3 and then
He's pacing it off like he's looking at the bottom corner balls. I'm wondering if he's just thinking ahead or if because he.
Is he looking to break him again right with this shot? He doesn't need a break shot. But he was taking a break. But he was going to have to hit him. Must be playing for about 6.
going into this rack.
Yes.
So this will be the game ball right here. That's it. Mario, he advances to the finals. Thorsten does not. All right, guys. Thanks everybody for tuning into the stream. I want to thank all our sponsors. We got Andy Gow, Simonis Cloth. We got Littman, McDermott. I'm forgetting one. Aramith Balls. Also, thank you very much to Digital Pool for letting us use these feeds this entire last 8 days. But this will be our last one from, where is it? St. Augustine, Florida.
Yes.
And thanks again for all your support. Thank you guys for tuning in. Thanks for liking us. Make sure you follow us on Facebook, subscribe to us on YouTube, and you'll always know when we're going live. So thank you. Thank you again. Have a great week, everybody. Thank you, Bobby.
We want to give a shout out to all of our sponsors here on the Shark Stream. You have Connecticut APA, Sigmaware, Agency One Group, Jacoby Custom Cues, Women in Pool, Mabel's Tables at Michael's Deli, NM Billiard Sales and Service, 11 Hall Avenue, Wallingford, Connecticut, KM Maintenance, JT's Pool Cue Repair, Solato app, Mark Anthony Home Improvements, Tommy's Tattoo Supply, Jimmy's Auto Service, Joe Master Billiards, Aramith Balls, Organic Tattoo, Vaculease, Tweeden Fiber Corp, Harriman Real Estate, Pool Table Magic, Ben Strong, K Morgan, Man Cave Memories, and of course Viking Cues, Simonis Cloth, and Andy